Nashville, Miami. This is the one I'm looking forward to. Two expansion teams meeting in the playoffs. It has to be for the first time ever, right? Outside of year one, when everybody was an expansion team, it has to be.
Probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
I'd have to think so because FCC didn't make it. Minnesota didn't make it. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Adam, go ahead and enlighten me on why you think Miami's moving on in this game. Or don't you?
I don't.
Yes. Good man.
I obviously am rooting for Miami. Like I will be more than okay if I am wrong on this prediction, but if you look at the way the two teams have set up, especially leading up to this playoff game, like one team's in form and one team isn't. Robles still isn't back for Miami. He's still doing rehab. Nashville are beating pretty much everyone. Like they look good going forward. They look good going like toward the back. Joe Willis has 17,000 clean sheets this year.
I don't understand that. I still don't understand that. The other thing I don't understand is how Houston have a goalkeeper with the most saves in the league and a player who's joint highest assist getter, and they finished dead last. How does that happen?
So I was thinking about that today, and we give Cincinnati, I give Cincinnati a lot of crap for not winning. They have 10, 12 wins in 2 years.
Yeah.
Houston finished with 4 wins, and I have yet to hear a single thing about this.
Because I tell you this, Houston and DC and FC Dallas, you could tell me at any point in the year they are either in first place, dead last, or somewhere in the middle, and I would believe you because I don't believe they actually play games.
But dead last is okay because obviously someone has to finish in dead last. But, like, with a team that has the history that Houston does, like, you won 4 games. 4. Like, that's horrendous. Like, some teams won that in MLS is back. And it took you the whole season to win 4 games.
Unreal. But
and you have Darwin,
fair,
so that's like 3 wins right there.
They finished dead last in the West, not dead last overall. Our good buddies FCC did that.
Correct.
But
I hate on FCC enough. I don't hate on Houston or give.
We all should hate on Houston more. I agree.
I think it's just the teams that wear orange. I think it's not a good color for soccer.
Something like that. I don't know. James Harden will turn it around.
True.
Will he?
No.
He's going to leave Houston.
He's going to go to Brooklyn and he'll turn around us. He'll turn us around.
Yeah.
Up the metro. Okay. Connor, Nashville, Miami. Got any other ideas here?
Nashville, but it's going to be like a typical Nashville, like 1-0 win.
They've been scoring more. I think everybody's sleeping on how Gary Smith has gotten them playing, man. They score.
That's debatable.
Hold on. Let's look at the schedule here.
They scored against Orlando. They scored 3 against Orlando, but then the 4 games before that, they scored 3 goals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen them just blow up recently.
That was about like a month ago. They had back-to-back games with 3 goals.
Yeah, I was about to say I thought they had a really good span where they were just lighting the world on fire.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'd say lighting the world on fire because one of the games was Houston, but
hey, you got to beat up on the teams you got to beat up on, right?
That's
they scored
true.
4 against other Southern Dumpster Fire FC.
Yeah, that's not that hard this season.
But yeah, otherwise, like they have a few games where there are multiple goals and the rest of them are 0s and 1s. So that's fair. I overestimated them, but listen, I think Garrett Smith got them in the right direction. I think they're moving together really well. Dax McCarty is a GOAT. Alex Maweel. Listen, they signed Alex Maweel and they made the playoffs. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, okay.
Alex, you're the GOAT. I also got Nashville in here simply because they got no Luis Robles. Back line's okay, but without that leader in the back, he's going to have to, it's John McCarthy still, right? Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't looking. I was looking through this other screen. John McCarthy is good, not great. And we've seen that he has been less than successful filling the roles of the GOAT. So, yeah, I'm not sold on their attack. Lewis Morgan is good. Gonzalo Higuain's a nah. Les Matuidi is not as mobile and influential as people thought he would be. I'm not sold. And they snuck in as the 10, didn't they? They were the last spot.
Yep.
So they could pull off something special. I would rather see Nashville in, so I'm going to pick Nashville.
Nothing to do with either of these teams, but bringing up Higuain kind of made me think of it. If Luka Modric goes to the Galaxy, I think he gets paid more than Higuain. Just putting it out there.
All right. First of all, let's backtrack for a second. Luka Modric to LA Galaxy. Why ruin somebody's career by sending him to LA Galaxy? Why do that? Cause you know what that means to me too is that if they're looking at him, Pavone's out the door because they don't have the money for both, nor do they have the DP slots. I'm assuming, unless they get a Luka Modric rule.
Yeah, who knows?
Because you've got Pavone, Chicharito, and Dos Santos, so one of them's got to go.
I mean, we've said they need a way to get Chicharito above the ball. So,
and fair, that's a great way to do it. I think maybe I don't know if he'd handle the physicality of.
Nah, he wouldn't.
Ozzy Alonso coming in snapping ankles 3 minutes into every game, but that'd be an interesting transfer. Anyways, so we're all on Nashville. We're all in on
New England.
New England, right?